Hello, my name is Jadolfo Okafor, and I'm here to present to you a phase 3 randomized double mass study of OTX-101 ophthalmic solution 0.09% in the treatment of DED. So what is DED? Dry eye disease, and it manifests by desiccation of ocular surface, hyperosmolarity of the tear film. This triggers the immune system response, resulting in inflammatory mediators. Disruption of corneal and conjunctival epithelial integrity ensues, and the hypersensitization of corneal nerve endings follows. This leads to an increase in recruitment and migration of anti-inflammatory mediators, which leads to a chronic cycle of inflammation. What's the disease background? This disease is a multifactorial disorder of the ocular surface. Some symptoms include eye dryness, discomfort, and photosensitivity. Untreated, it can lead to disease progression and disruption of the quality of life. It disproportionately affects women, having an earlier onset and more severe symptoms than men. It is strongly associated with autoimmune disorders and other comorbid conditions. OTX-101 0.9% solution is a clear aqueous nanomicellar formulation of cyclosporin that may prove to be useful in the treatment of agents for in the arsenal of agents for DED treatment. The vehicle is a novel active pharmaceutical ingredient delivery technology, which allows for a stable solution with more than a tenfold increase in aqueous solubility compared to oil and water emulsion formulation of cyclosporin, brand name Restasis. So the study's purpose is to evaluate the safety and efficacy of OTX-101 0.09% solution administered twice daily in the treatment of patients with DED. Participants include 744 patients with similar baseline characteristics in two randomized arms. The statistical tool used is the chi-square analysis and the SAN survey. SAN means symptom assessment in dry eye. Methods. The exclusion criteria established a similarity on baseline and clinical characteristics, and the primary endpoint for the study was a proportion of eyes in which a clinically meaningful improvement, about increase of no less than 10 millimeters from baseline, was observed at day 84 in the Schirmer test scores. The secondary endpoint included the mean change from baseline in Schirmer test and conjunctival and total conjunctival staining, central corneal staining or clearing or temporal conjunctival staining, and global SAN scores. Patients were instructed to self-report treatment emergent adverse effects and other limiting factors during the course of the study. The statistical model, chi-square analysis, null hypothesis was twice daily OTX-101 is not superior to twice a day vehicle in DED treatment, and the alternative, which the study was about, was twice daily OTX-101 is superior to twice a day vehicle in DED treatment. Sample size was 744 with a minimum of 350 in each arm. SAN self-survey questionnaire was such like, please indicate how severe on average you felt your symptoms of dryness and or irritation were over the past week. Phase 3 demographics baseline characteristics. As you can see, the mean standard deviation for the OTX, the study drugs, is 14.10, and for the vehicle is 14.68. Overall, coming to an overall standard deviation of 14.40. There were way more female participants in the study, 84% for the study drug, and 83% for a vehicle. In the race, there were many more white people in the trial, about 83.6% and 81.8% for the vehicle. And then for ethnicity, the non-Hispanic and Latino made up 84.6%, and for the treatment drug, and 83% for the vehicle. The results: the least squares mean change in total conjunctival lysamine green staining from baseline, and this is self-explanatory with the error in between, the arrows sticking out. Those are the errors. And this is another chart for the result. The bar chart showing efficacy evaluation in central cornea clearing. from baseline to day 84. Day 28 p-value is at 0.04, Day 56 p-value is at 0.003, and day 84 p-value at 0.02, showing a statistically significant improvement over time. Results: the Schirmer test percentage of eyes with an increase of baseline of no less than 10 millimeter with p-value less than 0.001. The OTX percentage of eyes was 16.6%, and the vehicle was 9.2%, with the treatment differences coming to 7.3%. So the treatment emergent adverse effects, TEAE, is listed here, with the most predominant eye disorder adverse effect being conjunctival hyperemia, with about 30 participants having that particular adverse effect. And coming to the general disorders and the mid-side conditions, the installation side pain had the most, with 90 participants having those adverse effects. Critique and discussion. The strengths. The study is randomized. It was a multi-center study. Patient demographical and clinical baseline characteristics were similar. It has a high power, it's transparent, and it's an elegant study. The unit dose vials were also used to ensure accuracy of dose. One critique will be it was excluded. One of the other strengths was that it's excluded from most major possible confounders. The chi-square model was appropriate for the data type. The p-value was statistically significant, and the trend was clearly established. Difference in parameters were not measurable. Is one critique. The limitations were the investigator disclosed potential limitations, which included some of the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Also, one of the other limitations, the investigator disclosed duration of therapy, that is 84 days, and the multifactorial nature of dry eye disease. Thank you. That is all.